Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Firefly Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading for who is trying to communicate with you. So this could be spiritual or non-spiritual means. So it could be literally they're trying to communicate through the phone, social media, written messages of some kind. Or if they're trying to communicate with you spiritually, and not just through dreams and signs, but this might even be, for example, their higher mind or some part of themselves that they're not even aware of trying to communicate with you, which I've seen before. It's pretty crazy. We're also going to take a look at what are they trying to tell you if they are trying to communicate. So we'll get some written messages for you guys there. Thank you for those of you who've given me the suggestions for readings in the poll. And I'm keeping all of them. You know, I really love the suggestions. I have to go with my gut feeling, so it might take me a while to get to some of them. I just have to go with my gut feeling the day of, basically. I don't plan these things, as you might have guessed. Also, thank you if you have subscribed or donated. I really, really appreciate you guys for all the support and love. We have here the 4 groups, and these are all quartz. Different forms of quartz, and that is so that we can get clear messages for you guys for the 4 groups. So just clear your mind. On that note, clear your mind, and anything or anyone can come up here, so try not to think of just one person. Clear the channels there, just wash that, cleanse that away, and take a deep breath. So I'm going to list the groups for you here and go with whatever your gut is telling you feels right, as usual. So group number 1, we have the rose quartz heart. Group 2 is Angel Aura Quartz. Group 3 is Clear Quartz. This one's a little bit narrow. Group 4 is also Clear Quartz. This one's a little chunkier. All right. So one more time, we have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. Just wanted you to see those better. Okay, so the timestamps are going to be in the description box and in the comments. And if you are interested in a personal reading with me, my email is also in the description box. Remember, this is a general reading. It won't resonate exactly. So take as much time as you need, and whenever you are ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 1, which is the rose quartz heart. So let's take a look at who is trying to communicate with you. Spirit, this is for group 1 and whoever is trying to communicate with them in any way. Spirit, please provide us with clear guided messages for group 1 and whoever might be trying to communicate with them in some form. Okay. All right, group 1. So let's see what comes up for you guys. Okay. Spirit, for group 1, who is trying to communicate with them in any way, please? Spirit, for group 1, who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to say? For group 1, please. Okay, wow. For group 1, who is trying to communicate with them, Spirit, and what are they trying to say? Okay. Okay. I just feel, I had a pause. I felt a bit of heaviness for you guys. I'm not sure if that was for the reading or just because of everything lately. So the first card that we have is the Four of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my microphone here. So we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, already I see this is a person who has been holding on to you for a long time. Someone who has been holding on very tightly to you, has been unable to let go of you, and who's still, you know, grasping pretty regularly onto the idea of you. So that's a very, very strong start. Okay, let's see what else comes up. I don't know why I'm let me see. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I got this new tiny little microphone. Okay, so we have Four of Pentacles. We have, oh my goodness, we have the Tower. So this kind of already paints the picture. So pretty much it's showing that this person lost you or communication with you quite suddenly. See? Sudden, abrupt, rude, shocking, you know. This might have just been, in the 3D world, it just looked like it could have been ghosting, it could have been, you know, just like a sudden severance of the communication. And it was pretty devastating, energetically speaking, and probably in the real world as well. No wonder I felt that heaviness. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So that's what I have so far. Now let's keep going with this because this is really powerful stuff already. So we have the Nine of Cups, okay? You guys probably know what this is. This is a person who... Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment. So this person, they've been... It looks like they've kind of been obsessing here, right? They've been just clutching that idea and not being able to let go. Now again, I'm getting the sense, because this happens sometimes, this person might not even be consciously aware of this. That's only for some of you. I've mentioned in past videos this might be relevant if the person is in denial, and energetically it's like their soul is speaking out. So this might be like the whole thing if you have dreams. So in the dreams they're saying one thing, but in the 3D world they're not saying anything. So take what resonates there, but that's for some of you. Some of you it might not be that case, that they know it, you know. Anyway, so yes, they see you as their wish fulfillment. And check this out. You have the Ten of Cups. All right, this is a very, very strong card of love, family, harmony, basically bliss and joy. So this is really not light. This is not to be taken lightly here. This is very heavy stuff. And I feel it. Like this is group number 1, and I'm already like, oh my God. Okay, now look. See? Two of Swords. So this person is very conflicted about their feelings, and they're holding on to you. They're probably conflicted about more than just one thing. They're conflicted about is whether or not they should reach out, like actually communicate, like taking that step. And then another one, they're conflicted about much more than that, though. They're conflicted about what to do. They're conflicted about how they feel. What else? Just in general, I feel like there's a lot of blockage and stuckness in their life right now about everything, not just with that. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So now I'm sensing that this is the energy of the person that you're dealing with. Okay, so we'll clarify that. So the King of Pentacles, it's a masculine energy. Gender is not specific here, though. And So before I was mentioning something about this could be love or non-love. Here it's pretty much looking like it is love because of the wish fulfillment and this literally, you know, the love and family card. So that's probably more relevant to you guys. Now, if it isn't, then this is definitely a very loving kind of a friendship, or connection or supportive situation. But, you know, either way, the message is kind of the same. So here we have the King of Pentacles. Now, this is a person that you're dealing with, could be an earth sign, but honestly, the cards later will tell us. So this is a person who values stability or wealth or status, or just, yeah, stability and groundedness. And yes, definitely having a lot of, in terms of like financial stability, that's a big thing for this person. They could be someone who works a lot, or who kind of like, when you knew them, or if you still know of them, that they just tend to obsess about work and thinking that that's really the thing that makes them makes them a success, right? So that's what I'm sensing from that. Let me see what else. Hold on. Anyway, so where was I? So this is who is trying to communicate with you. Now, this didn't say anything yet about what they're trying to communicate. So let's see what happens there. Spirit, what else? Who is trying to communicate with group 1, and what are they trying to tell them? Who is trying to communicate with group 1, Spirit, and what are they trying to tell them, please? Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. So what I'm looking at here is more stability. If they could talk to you, what they want another. Well, what I got was they want another chance, and they want to be stable this time. That's definitely what I got from this. They want to make an offering. Like, if they could communicate with you, they would be coming in with an offering. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to, but this is what they would want to, this is what they would be trying to communicate, if they were even aware. I know that sounds weird what I just said. Let's keep going. We have the World card. So this could be talking about two things. It might be referring to another thing of this, right? The World speaks of fulfillment and completion. So that could be sort of speaking on how they feel how they feel towards you, or it could be referring to the fact that they might be at the end of a cycle. The World is the last card in Major Arcana, so they might be talking about that. We'll see. We also have we have the Six of Pentacles, so this could be basically just saying that that they are in a time of balance. I get from this card that it's speaking of their maturity, that they have balanced out, that they have become more mature, wiser, more experienced. They have, matured into that king energy. And they're still working at it, but they have matured. And they want you to know this. Okay, that was a very specific message. I'm getting another thing. What they want to tell you is that they want a new beginning. Not just, yes, with you, but in general in life, that they're ready to start something real, Okay, look at that. Nine of Swords. So another thing that they're trying to tell you is that they have been in pain. Either because of not speaking to you or because of everything, probably both. Oh God, I told you. You can tell I'm like talking slower. I'm just super heavy because of this. So let me get some clarity for you. Oh my God. So yeah, really, just like exhausted. All right, so let me clarify some things for you guys. I'm just not sure where to start. Let's see. So we have an idea of who. Let's get a little bit more clarity on who it is. So Spirit, can you please clarify the King of Pentacles? Can you tell us more about the King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles, please, Spirit. And, I don't even need to do that because you guys know exactly who I'm talking about, don't you? So we also have, for the King of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Cups. And we have 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So what it's looking like is this was a person. So let me hold it up. This was a person who, when you knew them, and this might have even been recent, it might have been a long time ago, they got distracted by all of these options or temptations. This might be a clue as to why, if you guys did stop talking, that had a part in it, okay? Again, these messages do apply to non-love as well, but it does seem a little bit more love-centered here. So yes, this person got distracted by all of the like sensational idea of illusion and all of that stuff. They got caught up in it. They got caught up in fog. They got caught up in like, yeah, like I use that word, like it was all about for show. They didn't get caught up in something with substance. They got taken away and consumed easily by, you know, things that looked good on the surface, but they were merely distractions, and they were superficial. But they got caught up in it, and they probably stayed with that for a long time. You also have the 10 of Pentacles here. So again, more heavy wealth kind of energy here. But not just that. Someone who really values setting a firm foundation and kind of like, yeah, like creating a legacy. Someone who does value family a lot. I'm not sure if this person has a family already. They might have some semblance of a family, but they still value this. I'm sensing that there's a lot of work to be done there, so that might just mean that they're still working on that aspect of things, but they really, really value that. Okay, so that's clarifying the King of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Spirit, what else is this person trying to tell Group 1, please? What are they trying to communicate with them? Group 1, please. What are they... Group 1's person that's trying to communicate, what are they trying to tell them? Ooh. Oh my. I don't know if that was for that. We'll see. Okay. So we also have... Oh my goodness. So they keep thinking of you. So this either is talking about soulmate or best friends. Childhood friends, okay? Either way, this is deep soul love here. They have been thinking about... So what they're trying to really get out there to you is that they've been thinking about you now more than ever before. And something sparked within them. Something came to them. It could have been signs. It could have been just something that reminded them of you. It could have been, you know, whatever. But it kind of steered them back into that line and that energy of thinking about you again in the old times and how wonderful and joyous and playful things were. That makes me really sad, because it just feels like a sense of loss. So what else are they trying to tell you? Oh, you got to be kidding me here. I'll tell you in a second. So 2 other cards that came up. You have the 9 of Pentacles. Again, you have more Pentacles, which does show to me that they're more stable now. But they have freed themselves from that fog and that illusion that we had before. So whether this had to do with another person, another energy, they're standing on their own 2 feet, more independent, more in their power, and just feeling really good and confident about themselves and their growth, okay? See, with the 8 of Pentacles, they've been working really hard on themselves. They've been working really hard on their circumstances, and they've just been doing well. I was trying to get some letters for you, but the only letter that really came to me was either E or S. But let's check the index cards later on. Lately, some letters have been coming to me, but I got to be careful with the letters. Yeah, no signs have come up actually yet. No signs for the major arcana. So yeah, they've been working really hard, and they've been really just maturing. Now, the reason why I was reacting before was because I did mention to you something about communication. Obviously, that's what this whole reading is about, and you got the card for it. The 8 of Wands, okay? So this is showing, this could be indicating travel, communication, a message, any of those lovely things. oh my. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. I'm just like staring at this for a second. There's something here. There's something... Ugh. I wish I could tell you, but maybe the other cards will. But there's something here. Whew. I don't know. Like, take a look at that. Do you guys see anything from that card? It's the 8. All right. We'll take a look though. I'll get some clarity for you there. That's weird. Usually it comes right to me. What I'm getting from that card, honestly, I was trying to give you a message and I got a blocked message. I got like a like just something here was like going like this. So this is really telling me that they feel completely blocked up, probably afraid, or I don't know, like not even just afraid. It's like they're so used to their way of being that doing something different, which is reaching out, is totally foreign to them at this point. So I definitely got a blockage there, huge blockage, but it's here. So it's showing me that they're really, really thinking about that. Okay, let's see if anything else comes up for you guys. Spirit, anything else at all for group 1? Who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to say? What are they trying to tell them? Spirit, anything else at all? Okay. You have the Devil card. I did tell you from the very first card that there was, you know, forcing or like control or even obsessing, I think is the word I used before. Oh my god. Okay. And that's a Capricorn. That's the only real sign that came up, but something else might come up. So let's get the cards for you. But yeah, the Devil. So this is like a dark version of the Lovers, in my opinion. See? That attachment, that bond, that friggin' captivity. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let's get some cards here just for kicks to see if anything comes up with clues. But again, I think you know who I'm talking about at this point. And then we'll get the other written messages to see actual, you know, messages from them, I mean to say. The little index cards. Hold on. All right. So, Spirit, do you have any other clues or messages for group 1? Who is trying to communicate with group 1? And what are they trying to say? Who is trying to communicate with group 1, please? If you have no idea who I'm talking about, then yeah, honestly, this reading, from what I'm getting, is you guys know. So if you don't know, there's a chance that this is not the right messages for you in this group, but we'll see. Oh my god, stop. Look, the letter E. I said E and S before. I can't. So E came up. I don't know if this is the first letter. This might be the second or last letter, but, you know, it's different for everyone. Obviously, it's a general reading. So E came up. That's funny. I can't. Sunrise came up. That might be something significant for you guys, either having to do with maybe even the time that you met. Could have been in the summer. This could be talking about a new beginning. Let's get one more drawing here. Sunrise begins with S, but whatever. Anything else for group 1? Who's trying to communicate with them, Spirit? Yeah, so I just mentioned summer, and then June did pop up. So I don't know. It could be something else as well. It could be, you know, birthday. It could be anything. The page came up, so I think that if it does resonate that you did meet them in the summer, they were the page energy, super immature and just like, ugh, right? So that's that. And then you finally have the letter W, or could be M. Again, when this one's a tricky one. I that's happened before, so it's either that. Let's see some final messages for you guys with these. See if anything comes up at all. Spirit, this is for group 1, please. Spirit, what for group 1 and who's trying to communicate with them? What are they trying to tell them, please? For group 1's person that's trying to communicate, what are they trying to tell them, Spirit? What are they trying to tell them, Spirit? Whoa. Okay, I don't know if that's a lot. Let's see. Who knows anymore? Okay, so we have, I know you love me. Wow. Okay, let's see what else. I don't know how to feel. So pretty much I did say about this blockage. And for a lot of you, that, like I said, this person isn't even aware of their feelings. So yeah, they don't know how to feel. Oh my god, look, I'm addicted to you. I told you, see? I said obsession. That's so crazy. I crave you, so that could be part of it, even though I don't think it's only about that. Please talk to me. So that could be part of this as well. You know, that blockage there. There's a lot of fear here. There's a lot of fear, blockage, and just grossness. This isn't fair. That one I feel like is a little bit more friend-centered if this, you know, if this is not a love reading for you guys. So yeah, something definitely happened here. When I said before about, like, if you guys did have a falling out, do keep in mind sometimes that roles can be reversed. So that might be relevant for some of you. But let's see. Oh my goodness. I feel you in every part of me. Wow. Whew. Heavy. Told you. I have too many wounds. Yeah. This person is kind of a mess. And I mean that in a nice way. You know, they're freaking hurting. There's just too much. And it's been like this for a while. You also have, my god, I cannot. You are my soulmate. Okay? And again, if it's friend, it's still the same thing. You are my soulmate. Wow. And then finally we have, I'm afraid. Okay? I did tell you, a lot of fear here. A lot of fear, a lot of blockage. All right? Wow. So heavy. So freaking heavy. I'm just looking for any final messages just in case. Hold on. Just one more drawing. Spirit, for group 1, who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to say? Okay, so nothing came out, so that's, I just checking. But there's something within me that's saying they're not done talking to me. So I think I have to pull one of these out again. Even though you got a lot, I just sense that there's something else. Hold on. Which is very telling because, you know, they're taking their time here. Anything else, Spirit? Messages for group 1, what are they trying to tell them? Their person. What are they trying to tell them? Any other messages, Spirit, from group 1's person? What are they trying to tell them? Okay. So, this is it, promise. Oh, goodness. You are my light. Ugh. Okay. So basically from that, I feel like if you tried to help this person in the past, or if you just tried to guide them spiritually or in some way, Spirit might be, oh my goodness, Spirit might be indicating that it's time for that. So like just prayer or like meditating or kind of being the light so that they can find their way if they're in the darkness, which they pretty much are. So anyhow, just wanted to give you that little extra piece there. Deep breaths, right? Okay, so group 1, very heavy here. Again, it seems like you already know who I'm talking about. We got a couple clues here, if not. And blockage, fear, inaction is what's going on with this person. But there was so much love here, so much feeling, and that deep soul love and connection. Okay? All right, group 1. That's what I have for you. I really hope this helped. You know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, connect with me in the comments. Please subscribe and share if you haven't already. Thank you for supporting, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 2, which is Angel Aura Quartz. Okay, let's get right into the reading. Spirit, this is for group 2. And whoever is trying to communicate with them, Spirit, please provide us with clear guided messages for group 2 and who is trying to communicate with them. Okay. Spirit, for group 2, who is trying to communicate with them? For group 2, who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them? For group 2, please. Spirit, for group 2, who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them, please? Okay. Okay. For group 2, who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them, Spirit? So if this were a different topic or question, I would have a different interpretation for this first card. So it seems to me like the person trying to communicate with you, okay, this is a person who has moved on from something or someone. Now, if they're trying to communicate that to you, then it's a good thing, right? Or like if you wanted them, I should say, to be able to have moved on from something. So this is not saying, like in another reading, it might be saying that they moved on from you if you guys were together, if that was a thing. But here it's showing that that what they want to communicate or the person that is trying to communicate has moved on from something and or is wanting to, because I see a different card here that could be a clue. So yeah, this is a person who wants to move away from something or has already. And then you have the Empress card here. This is a weird mix. Okay, you have the Empress card, you have the 8 of Swords, and then you have the 10 of Pentacles. Little weird. Okay. So what I see from here is that it's okay, that makes more sense now. It's a person who wants to be able to move on, and that's what they want to communicate. They want to move away from a situation, or it could be a connection, for example, but they can't, okay? So they want to be standing in their power. They want to be standing in their independence and their joy again, but they seem to be very trapped in their mindset or their situation having to do with family. So this one is centered on you guys. Again, it could be love or non-love, but this person seems to be stuck in a situation regarding home, family, or obligations. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Oh boy. But yeah, it's looking like that's what they want to communicate towards you. So you probably already know who I'm talking about, but let's see. You might not. Okay, so Spirit, what else for group 2? Who is trying to communicate with them? And what are they trying to tell them? For group 2. Who's trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them, Spirit? Okay, so, oh my goodness. That got heavy real fast. Okay, so we also have the Magician. So again, I'm getting tones here that they want to stand alone, that they want to be independent and on their own, but they can't, or that they feel that they can, I should say. They want to manifest this. They want to manifest this brighter days and this freedom and whatever. Again, feeling trapped and feeling bound. Look, see, there's literally chains. They're chained to someone for most of you. Not 100% of you, I think, but for most of you, This person is chained to either another person or some kind of a situation or obligation again. Okay, so that's creating a lot of darkness for them, and it's creating a lot of just like restriction, blockage, and just like generally unhappy feelings. And then look what comes up. The Six of Cups. Okay, so this, similar to group 1, this could be referring to either a friendship or a soul connection. Either way, this is a deep soul kind of love here. Could have been someone that you knew from the past, like way back in the past. Like, gosh, I feel the heaviness again. I didn't think that this, I should have known. I didn't put that together. I should have really been prepared. Energies so far have been super heavy. Excuse me. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing so far. Again, you probably already know this person, but we're going to keep getting clues for you. Spirit, what else? Who is trying to communicate with group 2? And what are they trying to tell them, please, for group 2? Oh my gosh, it's really confirming it here. Blarg. This flips. There it goes. Okay, guys, see what happens here. You have the Hierophant. So I don't think this is necessarily talking about a Taurus. By the way, Capricorn came up here as well, but I don't really think that these are talking about signs. The Hierophant is a card for either marriage or long-term commitment, or could be like something having to do with like group or conformity. But anyway, for me, what I'm getting for you guys is this person is pretty much stuck like in a marriage or a long-term commitment or some kind of a domestic partnership. That's what it's looking like. And oh gosh, this is like really ugh. And they just keep planning how to get out of it or wanting to. See? They're looking towards the future. They're just like, let me think about taking these steps, but they're not, at least not now. Okay? So they're thinking about that. See, look, there's blockage. There's a blockage in their path. They feel pretty much permanently stuck in many ways, even though I don't really think that that's even possible to be permanently stuck anywhere. But they certainly feel that way. They don't see a way out. They don't see a point. They're very apathetic and very dissatisfied with many aspects of their life, even though some parts of it, it might seem like they enjoy it, like some parts of it, but it's like, come on, look at this. It just looks to me like that word dissatisfaction. Okay? And further confirms it. You have the Five of Cups. So whatever it is that they're thinking about and wanting to reach for, it's because they feel this. They feel this sense of longing, sorrow, regret, loss, just like okay. It's just, I told you, it's heavy stuff. So a lot of darkness here. They feel like the most what they've lost is like I said before, their sense of freedom, independence, or sense of self. Like, oh my goodness. Okay. And then you have the Four of Swords. So they kind of have taken a step back from things, from thinking about stuff. Let's see what else. Hold on. Let me get actually... I want to give you more clues, but again, I do feel that you know who this is. Spirit, can you give us more information here? Wait, the Magician is probably the closest, actually. Yeah. Spirit, can you please clarify the Magician card? Can you tell us more? Can you please clarify the Magician? Tell us more about the Magician card. So I feel that when you knew them, or like just back in those days, this person was very, very confident and powerful, right? Can you please clarify the Magician card, Spirit? Really knowledgeable, wise. Can you please clarify the Magician, Spirit? Oh man, I'm really feeling this person's like frustration or like sense of being overwhelmed or like fed up kind of. I'm really feeling that. It stinks. Okay. You clarifying the magician, you have the Ace of Swords, you have the Knight of Wands, and oh boy, then you have the Three of Swords. Okay. So I told you it's pretty much the same thing. This person is not happy. You know, I don't know if someone literally broke their heart, but they're not happy. They're just a lot of unhappiness there. You have the Ace of Swords, which is showing that either they will have or recently had a strike of clarity that gave them the truth of their feelings, truth of things. You also have a lot of passion here. They might be a fire sign. We'll check with the cards later. So Knight of Wands, that kind of showing me that they want to move forward. They want to escape. They want to charge forward with something. Gosh. I just feel like they're considering it. You know, I don't want to speak too much on that part, but let's see anything else. Spirit, do you have any other messages at all for group 2? Who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them? What are they trying to tell them, Spirit? What are they trying to tell them, please? Group 2, what are they trying to tell them? Basically, what they're trying to tell you is that they're thinking of you, that they're having feelings towards you. Okay, so just to piece it all together, they're trying to tell you that they are not happy with their current situation, that they want to move on from it, that they want to be in their independence, that they do feel trapped, okay, because of their obligations or because of their, you know, situation with the family or their connection. They want to tell you that they feel a sense of loss, probably having to do with you guys' connection. I do feel like that they do want to move forward and manifest either this communication or something. It might not even necessarily be a love offering. It's just like, I don't know. It kind of even feels like they just want help in some way, but they will get the actual messages as well. But Spirit, anything else? Who is trying to communicate with group 2 and what are they trying to tell them, please? Anything else at all for group 2? Okay, so nothing there, but we'll get some clues here. So I think that, to me, the reason they don't have more to say about what they actually want to say to you is because they're too busy trying to tell you, like, the fact that they're not happy. I think that's the takeaway here, because I think that was the main thing they're trying to prove or communicate, because that's what they're trying to say to you, because you probably thought otherwise, or they probably demonstrated otherwise, you know what I mean? Okay, so Spirit for group 2, who is trying to communicate with them, please? Any clues? Who's trying to communicate with them? Okay, so we have the color blue. Could be significant for you guys in some way with this person. You have the letter M. Might not necessarily be the first letter. And you have, I've been so afraid. I didn't expect fear. I felt everything else. I felt every other emotion, but this person has been afraid. So this is a person who hides their fear. So it's exactly what I just mentioned to you. They have demonstrated otherwise, is what I said, or something like that. And they've been putting on this face. So the biggest thing that they've been trying to tell you is these deeper emotions that they try to mask, basically. Okay, Spirit, anything else for group 2? Who is trying to communicate with them, Spirit? Anything else? Okay, so this is kind of a lot. I reach you through signs. Okay. You have the number 5. That could mean something for you guys there. You also have some extra letters here. You have a J. You have March. You have a Knight. So that one is probably talking about this, and it could be speaking of someone who's basically less mature, or it could be on the younger side. And then you have the letter X. I just thought of something. This could be like literally your ex person. Who knows? So you have some clues there. So let's just get some final worded messages for you guys from the person. Yeah, for some of the readings, I can't pull letters from my mind. It has to be from the cards, but that's what I have for you guys so far. Okay, so Spirit, what are they trying to tell them? Group 2's person that's trying to communicate. What are they trying to tell them, Spirit? Group 2. What are they trying to tell them? Okay. We have, I'm confused. They have a lot of emotion, and they really don't know how to deal with their emotions at all. This is really a person who's chronically blocked up all the time because they're really not good with emotions. Again, you might know who I'm talking about here. So that does kind of clue in about them being younger or just like not mature. I will never give up on you. Wow. Okay. That explains why they're really trying to come through here. Oh my gosh, wow. I don't have the courage. And then from the other deck entirely, you got, I've been so afraid. And they're the same color. That's really weird. Wow, that's very strange. What else? I'm focusing on other things right now. And then let's see if the last one gives a clue for that. And I just don't know. Wow, these messages are really, really consistent. So I feel that in you guys' situation, this is a person who is really not planning on actually communicating, but their energies are coming through. This is the communication. Okay, so this could be, like I said, it could be like a subconscious part of themselves, a part of themselves that's hidden in denial or, whatever it is, but they're very blocked up. So if anything, it did say it over here. So they may be reaching you through signs. It might be through dreams. It might be through something else. It's just this one. I will never give up on you. So I feel like with that one, they are stuck. My goodness. Okay. Group 2. So that's what I have for you guys. Like I said, very heavy here. They feel so stuck. There's a lot of conflict here with this person. So this is not happy energy at all. This is probably not good energy to sync up with yours either. There's probably conflict all over the place. Okay, guys. So if this didn't resonate at all, it might not be the correct group for you, but that's what I have, okay? Let me know in the comments if it did resonate or, what's going on with you. I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some clarity. Please subscribe and share if you haven't already. Thank you so much for supporting, and I will see you in the next reading. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 3, which is the narrow quartz. So let's get right into your reading. Spirit, this is for group 3. And whoever is trying to communicate with them. Spirit, please provide us with clear guided messages for group 3 and whoever is trying to communicate with them. Spirit, for group 3, I'm just trying to think if I should use that question. Okay. So, Spirit, for group 3, who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them? Okay. Already? Hold on. For group 3, who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them, Spirit? Okay, so I don't know what's going on here, but you guys, so you heard the question, who is trying to communicate with you, and you literally got the card for communication. So this is really, really potent. It's really strong already. This person is probably pushing through with that. Okay, so we'll take a look though. Okay, this is a person who's currently in hardship. Okay, probably they feel left out in the cold by you. You know, or by someone. That's all I'm going to say with that. Okay, so yeah, that's how they're feeling. They're in hardship, or if not feeling left out in the cold or abandoned, it could just be simply that they're going through a really, really rough time, and the cards will show that in a moment. We have the Knight of Wands, so I feel like that has to do with this over here. So it's wands, it's communication, possibly travel, movement forward, a lot of passion, a lot of fire there. Eagerness and impatience. What else? Just, yeah, definitely impatience, but like in a kind of a negative way right now. Well, not negative, but like just it's a little much. Okay, they really, really are antsy about things. Spirit, for group 3, who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them, please? For group 3. For group 3, Spirit, who is trying to communicate with them? And what are they trying to tell them? Ooh. You have the Four of Wands. This could be a twin flame here for some of you. Not all of you, okay? Either a twin flame, a soulmate connection, or a really, really strong psychic connection. We'll take a look, clarify that for you. We have the Hanged Man. Interesting. And then we have the Moon card. Could be a Pisces, but there's, my goodness. There was a lot of mystery and unanswered questions regarding you guys' connection. Someone here had to look at things from a totally different perspective, and they came to a realization recently on things because there was a lot of mystery, a lot of confusion. Again, unanswered questions. Just, this is very mysterious to me as well. The only thing that was clear was how they felt. The safety and the feeling, the good vibes. Again, whether it was love or friendship or just knowing you. Oh, goodness. Let's see what else. Spirit, what else? For group 3, who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them? For group 3, please. What are they... Who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them, Spirit? Okay, so one of the things that they want you to know is that they're at the end of that cycle. They're at the end of the old cycle and they're beginning a new chapter. So this could mean, this could be trying to tell you like, hey, I've changed, hey, I've grown and I'm a different person now. That could be one thing. Okay. And then we have the Four of Swords, which I do feel is kind of a little bit of the same message. They're trying to say, I've calmed down from whatever I was before. And then you have the Page of Cups, which is kind of like, you know, the whole thing over here. It's sort of like movement or an indication of a new beginning or wanting to start a new beginning and an offering of some kind. Let's see, hold on. So I'm trying to see who it is for you, even though pretty much with the readings tonight so far, it seems that, like, for the most part, it seems like you guys know who I'm talking about. Let me see. Spirit, who is trying to communicate with group 3, please? Can you tell us more about who it is? Who is trying to communicate with group 3, Spirit? Is this coming or going? Okay, there it goes. All right, so... ooh. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands. So it keeps kind of going back to the whole feeling of wands, at least from what I'm feeling here, from what I'm sensing. A lot of heavy burdens for a long time. So being that it's the 10, again, it's showing like the ending of a cycle. Don't worry, I'm going to get some clues for you in the written deck, but for now, let me see. There's the Ace of Pentacles, again, talking about something of a new beginning, and there's stability here this time. There's like that offering of either friendship or something supportive, and then you have the Nine of Pentacles. I'm trying to see any of these cards that feels like your person, and honestly, the first one that felt like them was actually this one. So let me clarify that one for you. So the Nine of Pentacles here, it's feeling like a very single person, like a single energy. Someone who, like, I guess from the past didn't quite strike you as someone who would really, like, take things seriously, I think. That's kind of what the message that came to me from that. Spirit, can you please clarify the Nine of Pentacles? What can you tell us about the Nine of Pentacles? Nine of Pentacles, Spirit. Okay, maybe a Sagittarius there, with the Temperance card that came up. What else about the Nine of Pentacles? That's the only card that came up so far. So yeah, you got the Temperance card, which if not a Sagittarius, this could just be talking about someone who has done a lot of healing and wants to reconcile, basically. So it is someone that you had a falling out with. Okay. And what I'm getting from that, from the Five of Pentacles there, I'm getting that this was not sudden and abrupt, but this was more of a stretched out thing. In group 1, it was sudden. I got that entirely. But this one, it feels like it took a while. And sort of like it just took a while to land anywhere. There was really no sense of closure or resolution, I don't feel, but it took a while to get there. So it's not like it was unexpected, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, this is a person that you had a falling out with and you lost that friendship or communication or connection with them. It took a while to get there. They were probably sort of erratic before, like I said, because over here it was talking about them having calmed down and is trying to say to you, hey, like, I've matured. I'm not that person anymore. Let's see, anything else. Spirit, is there anything else for group 3? Who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them? Okay. All right, so kind of a lot here. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups. So this is getting a little bit deeper. So this is a deep soul love before you did have the, you know, this card over here. So that's, let's put that together. So yeah, this is deep soul love. Again, if you're not thinking of a person like with love, there's just still deep soul connection here. Oh, come on. You have the Lover's card too? My God. This definitely, come on, guys. To me, this is screaming a love reading. Again, it might not be for everyone, but you have all of them. This is a twin flame card, soulmate card or twin flame. This is really just something else. Holy crap. Right after each other too. That's insane. Okay, so you have the Queen of Cups. Let's see. A lot of emotion there, a lot of intuition and deep spiritual, you know, a lot of feeling there. You have the Knight of Pentacles, so I feel like moving towards stability, and this might be something that might take a while. Or it could be just saying that the healing took a while, right? I actually think it's talking more about that because you have fast communication up here. Okay. You have the King of Pentacles. So we go from the Knight to the King. Remember? I told you, this person, they're trying to tell you that they've matured. Isn't that something? So they feel very strongly towards you. This is how they view you. This is how they view you and see you. I didn't say that you feel the same way about them. But this is how they view and see you. That's how they feel about you. Oh my. Okay, and then you have the King of Cups. Another king there, see? Matching the Queen over here. You have the, okay, this is weird. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles. All right, I'm going to show you why that's a little weird. That's very, very, very weird. And then you have the King of Swords. What's happening? What is going on here? Let me read that to you again. The Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. That's weird. All right, I don't even know what to make of that. There, you have all the court cards, all of the grown-ups, the court cards, except for this one, which again I felt was showing that this person possibly is like, hey, I've grown up, right? Now, you have Queen of Cups and King of Cups, again, a divine counterpart here. And then you have the King of Pentacles that was over here and the Queen of Pentacles. You have two counterparts. That's really intense. And then you have the King of Swords. There's no counterpart for this one, but this, I feel, is still a very mature energy and a lot of honesty and truth there. So this is pretty interesting. Two divine counterparts. Wow. Very, very powerful. Actually, like I said, you got double here. So, wow. Either this is just really emphasizing the deep soul connection with you guys, and like it really feels, you know, I'm not quite sure if this is only talking about you guys. That's what I'm a little unsure of, so maybe the index cards will clarify that. But either way, there's a lot of heavy energy here. This is very serious energy. This is not someone who's playing around, or at least anymore. Whoa. Let's get some clues for you here. Okay. I still can't believe that. I've never seen that many grown-up court cards come out in a row. That's just pretty wild to me. It's like one big happy family. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so Spirit, for group 3, who is trying to communicate with them, please? Who is trying to communicate with group 3? What can you tell us? Who is trying to communicate with group 3? So we have Swords again. I feel like truth is going to come out very soon. We also have Pentacles again. Okay, so stability. And we have the letter H. Could be first or last name, or just a letter in their name, or something else. Let's look at any other messages. Spirit, anything else for group 3? Who is trying to communicate with them? Anything else at all? Okay, so we have The month of August could be significant for you guys, whether it's something about them or about this month that's coming up. Oh, look at that. We've already met. Yes, you have. And then we also have September. Okay, so pretty close there. That resonates with you guys. Let's get some final worded messages from them with these. So if you, yeah, I mean, you definitely know this person. And if you feel like you don't, this might not be the right group for you. But you should pretty much already know who I'm talking about from what it looks like here. Otherwise, you know, hopefully these gave you some clues, but... Alright, so Spirit, for group 3 and the person trying to communicate with them, what are they trying to tell them? What are they trying to tell them, Spirit? I think something flipped here. There's like so many cards. It'd take me 10 minutes just to find it. Nope, I'll see. Okay, so you have, I have regrets. Ooh. Probably about being so up and down. And I did tell you before the thing about truth. Remember I said swords and this one over here. It says, just be honest with me. So maybe that was a two-way street there, okay? Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how I really feel. Actually, I feel like this is the past energy. Because it feels like truth is coming out, or they're wanting to come out with that. I don't know where to go from here. Okay. Let me get one more just in case. It might not come out though. Spirit, anything else? Any final messages for group 3? Okay, so finally we have, you overwhelm me, and I am moving on. I think I am moving on might mean I am moving forward, because these messages I wrote, forever ago, it feels like, and of course I'm going right by the energy of this reading for it, right? I think this is talking about them moving forward, so I think that's actually a good thing. But yeah, you overwhelm me, and I am not surprised if you have all of this love and just yikes, like this is crazy amounts of deep soul love here. I can't even put it to words. Like, this is really powerful. And it makes me very curious how you guys feel about them. So let me know about that. Okay? So, So group 3, that's what I have for you. Again, the very first card that came up was this communication. There's a great chance, very strong likelihood that this person is actually going to reach out. I'm not sure when, but I'm hoping that this does have something to do with it, unless it means like their birthdays or yours or whatever. But yeah, let me know in the comments how you feel about this person so I can understand what's going on here. A lot going on here. Okay, group 3, so I hope that this resonated. Only letter you got was H. A couple of signs popped up, but maybe not. So yeah, let me know. If this didn't resonate at all, it might not be the right group for you though. Okay, so I hope this helped and gave you some guidance. And thank you so much for supporting. Please subscribe and share if you haven't already. And thank you for being here. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 4, which is the quartz that was, I don't know, chunky. Okay, so let's take a look for you guys. Spirit, this is for group 4. And the person who's trying to communicate with them. Spirit, please provide us with clear, guided messages for group 4 and who's trying to communicate with them. Okay. Let's see. It's been actually heavy energies tonight. I should have been better prepared for that. Okay, so Spirit, for group 4, who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them? For group 4, please. Who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them, Spirit? For group 4, Spirit, who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them, Spirit? The word forgiveness just popped up in my head, by the way. Ugh, God. Heaviness all around. Woo! Oh my God, I'm not equipped for this. I think I mentioned in one video I had to prepare myself with like crystals or something, but at this point I don't know if it'll do anything. This is my black tourmaline. That's really good for negative energy. Anyway, so forgiveness popped up in my head. The Fool was the only face-up card, okay? This is looking like a person who wants a fresh start. They want a new beginning. They want forgiveness. They want cleansing, a clean slate. Yikes, that's very strong. Yeah, there's been a ton of battles. There's been a ton of fighting and having to stand up for things and just like, just struggle, okay? For either you or them or both. We have the 10 of Cups. So one thing that they're trying to communicate is that they were happy. They're happy with you. They were or are happy with you. And there's so much joy in you guys' connection, whether that's love or friendship. A lot of joy, harmony, and even bliss. Yeah, my goodness. Look at this. I told you it was heavy. 5 of Pentacles. Being that it was so happy and bright, not having that is just all of this darkness and hardship. Suckage. Okay? It sucks. God. So, hardship or feeling a cold, left out in the cold, abandoned, ghosted, whatever. That's what it's feeling like. Whether or not it was you who stopped the communication, it doesn't really matter. It's just the energy of it, okay? Gosh, it feels like something that happens all the time with my, like, these energies that they have been unable to speak for a long time. It feels like buried words, buried truth, buried expression, okay? And not being clear with feelings or emotions. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God, I can't. Like, it's just so deep. Look at this. You have the soulmate card. Soulmate or twin flame card. Again, I know some of you didn't ask about love, but it really shows itself a lot. So it's kind of like those energies that just, they tend to overpower things. So I'm sorry if that's not what you asked for. Either way, this is deep soul connection, okay? Happiness and harmony here. So really getting along on the same page, like having that back and forth exchange where things felt so connected, and probably still do energetically. You have the Ace of Swords, so going along with the Fool here and wanting that new beginning, it's like this person has had a lot of clarity and truth come in for them, or their situation recently. Spirit, for group 4, who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them? For group 4, please. For group 4, who is trying to communicate with them? And what are they trying to tell them, Spirit? For group 4. Whoa. Did you see that? It just slipped. Okay. That was really weird. The card that just skid right across was the 3 of Pentacles. Oh. Okay. There was a third party involvement here in some way. It might have been on your side. Roles can be reversed, so I'm not... Let's see. But I feel like that's part of the fighting. Or the battles. Remember I said the battles before? My goodness. Or like being how it escaped the deck and just slipped across. That could have had to do with it. Like them... We'll see. We'll see. Spirit, for group 4... Who is trying to communicate with them, and what are they trying to tell them? It could be that they... I don't know. I'll have to clarify that one. It's weird. Okay. Okay, this is kind of random and totally not for everyone, but I was getting, like, because this started to kind of bother me, and I was like, it made me think of a left-handed person. That's so not going to resonate for everyone. Left-handers are very rare anyway, but I just felt the need to say that. Anyway, you have the Strength card. Could be a Leo, or if not, just speaking on the strength and the calmness and the what's that word? It's like the grace that was involved with you guys' connection. So a lot of beauty here. A lot of beauty. Definitely a lot of friendship, even if it's love or not love. A lot of friendship there. What else for group 4, Spirit? Who's trying to communicate with them? Okay. This person is really ready to just, jump out. So we have the Hanged Man. So going along with this, the truth and clarity that's come in, you also have someone in this situation, either you or them, has recently looked at things in a very different perspective and possibly let go of something, possibly sacrificed something from the past that was causing an issue. So could have been having to do with this, maybe someone got out of that situation, which is why I felt like it just shot out. You have the 5 of Swords here. A lot of petty battles here, so more conflict with that. I feel like that's part of what was let go of. Someone let go of the pettiness and the arguments and the I have to win at all costs, I have to be the person on top type of a thing. And in its place has come some maturity here. And focusing on what's more important and just being basically more grounded, more stable, more mature, and more stable. Okay. You also had these cards that jumped out over here. You have the King of Cups, see? More maturity there, but now it's like delving into more, emotional, deeper emotion and being way more in tune with emotion. I forget if we spoke on that already, but yes, now, one thing that this person is trying to tell you is that they have matured, they are more in tune with their emotions, they're more able to articulate and speak on their emotions, if that was a thing before. Like if that was a problem before. See, when I do these readings, I have a little bit of kind of like amnesia, in a sense. So if I was just clearing my throat, which I think I was, this had to do with that. Okay? So I'm telling you, it's crazy. So they're able to speak now. They're able to speak their truth. They're able to speak their feelings. And they're able to better stand up for themselves. So that might resonate if again it had to do with some kind of a third party interference, possibly, for some of you. And We have the Page of Pentacles, possibly an offering here of something more stable. A lot of wish for stability and a new offering, a new start. A lot of heavy wishes for that is what they're communicating. And then, my gosh, you have the Sun card. See? Look at how sunny, bright, beautiful. So much positive energy, so much abundance when it comes to thinking about you. You guys together. All right? Isn't that lovely? Oh, gosh. Okay. Like I said, even more reason why this is dark. Why? Okay. Spirit, anything else for group 4? Who is trying to communicate with them and what are they trying to tell them? Oh my god. Group 4, please. Spirit, group 4. Anything else? Okay, this is getting really heavy. Okay, let's see. You have the 8 of Swords, okay? More suckage. It sucks, okay? Feeling very trapped and powerless in a lot of ways. Now, I'm not really getting that it's because of their situation. I feel like it's more of if they feel trapped in terms of their fear regarding you and your communication. So it might just be that. It might be that they feel so afraid that you will not reciprocate it and that they'll continue to feel like this. Again, I'm getting that sense like I'm not convinced that it was you who ghosted them. That's the strange part. So, I mean, either way, it left them with the feeling of being almost paralyzed with fear in regards to starting up communication. You have the Empress here. And then it's in between more conflict with the 5 of Wands. You have 3 5s so far. That's a lot of conflict for one reading. I might take a look at what the Empress is trying to tell you, though. You have the Devil card. Could be a Capricorn there. But if not, yeah, it's just more dark energy of it sucking, okay? Then you have the Knight of Swords. So I feel that this person is getting antsy and impulsive, of wanting some kind of a new beginning or movement. They're tired of feeling trapped and stuck. Well, I guess with the Empress, they want this abundance. They want this freedom. They want this brightness again. This innocence again. And just feeling taken care of, or I got this word here from like, this is a card that can have to do with like lavishness and pampering. That's kind of weird that came up. I don't know if that means anything to you guys, but that's kind of part of what that card means, other than just like abundance and brightness. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles. Actually, yeah, those are very related. The Queen of Pentacles has to do with taking care of needs. So I don't know, it could be just simply talking about that. And, you know, really needing someone to care for them again in that way, like you probably did. Okay, so all of this is the messages that they're trying to get to you. Now let's see if you have any more clues here. You probably know who this is. I think, honestly, it seems kind of obvious, but if it's not, let's get some clues. Okay. Gosh. So, sorry. A lot of heaviness. So, for group 4, Spirit, are there any clues? Who is trying to communicate with them, please? Yeah, I wasn't getting any letters in my mind for you guys, so maybe it'll come up here. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so you guys got the number 1. Could be significant in some form. Maybe it has to do with like their birthday, or I'm not really sure with that one, but yeah, I mean, however it resonates for you guys, okay? We have the letter Y, could be either the first or last, or just anything with their name. We have celebration, which could, I feel like that probably means you might have met on a holiday. That makes me, okay. Yeah, okay. You have the number 6. So however that resonates, you have 1 and 6 so far. Sometimes it could even be talking about them together, so 16. So again, take what resonates there. Then finally you have August, and you have pink. I'm going to get some written messages here for you as well. So however that makes sense to you. The only letter that came up so far was Y. I would do more, but I think for now, I think celebration is actually a clue there, a really big one. So let's see, anything else? I don't think this is going to be for everyone, but I kind of got the first zodiac sign, so for some of you it might be an Aries. Just wanted to say that. Spirit, what are they trying to tell them? For group 4, whoever's trying to communicate with them, what are they trying to tell them? Okay. Okay, that's a little spooky. Hold on. Oh my god. This is a little scary to me. This card has never come up before. It says, I'm not who I say I am. Oh my. I don't know what to make of that right now. Hold on. That's very, very ominous. Let's see if the other cards clear that up. I'm not who I say I am. Wow. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It might mean, like, we'll see. I need to know. I don't feel the same way. I'm sorry I didn't see your worth. And I am traveling towards you. Okay, weird mixed bag here. Let me just get one more drawing, just a sec. Hold on. Okay. Anything else here for group 4 and their person who's trying to communicate with them? Okay. Finally, you have, I am in pain without you. Yeah, that's very clear. That's the only thing that was clear, see? I am in pain without you. All right, so just, so yeah, I'm traveling towards you, pretty obvious with that one. I'm sorry I didn't see your worth, another one that's kind of obvious. But yeah, I need to know. So this could have been a big topic of arguments, all right, with something having to do with truth, or something that either, it could have been with them, that they weren't revealing, and this could be you speaking to them. And then I'm not who I say I am, and I don't feel the same way. I feel are related. So I actually think it's talking about this. So if they told you at some point that they don't feel that way for you, I feel that there's a contradiction to that, and I feel that that was a mask in itself. I think that that's what it's speaking on, unless it resonates for you in some different way. I feel that's what I feel from this, okay? Whew. Oh my goodness. A lot of heavy readings all throughout. So group 4, that is what I have for you. If this didn't resonate at all, it might not be the group for you though, or the reading for you. So that's what I have. I really hope that this helped. Let me know in the comments what's going on, because this was quite an interesting story here. So let me know what's going on with you guys. Please subscribe and share if you haven't already. And yeah, just connect with me in the comments and let me know what's going on, because I'm very interested now, especially about this one, celebration one. I met a person, that's why I was laughing. This reminded me of someone I met, and I met them on Halloween, and this sounded exactly like them. All right, and that's so funny. Their name ends with Y. That's hilarious. And they're in Aries. Anyway, let me stop. Okay, so group 4, that's what I have for you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in and supporting my channel, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.